Hey guys, welcome back to Logic Beat Tutorials. This is Neo with you. In our last tutorial, I taught you how to create chords and chord progressions. In this tutorial, we will be making simple melodies by chopping up these chords, and we'll create a nice melody which will go along with our creation of this entire song. As you can see, we have our chords laid down already here, which is, if you remember, it was an A minor, then we have a D minor, then an A minor, then an E minor. So that is how our chord progression is laid down. Now, to make it sound more melodic, we will chop this chord progression into different pieces, and by time based we will make it sound melodic. So how do we do that? Okay, let's listen to a chord progression first. Sounds good. If you remember in our last tutorial, we had our tempo in 120. I have changed this tempo to 128 by double clicking it and tapping it down to 128, and by default it comes in C, but I've made it to A minor as our root note is A minor root note chord. So signature is 4/4 beats, so you can change it by whatever you feel like, however your notes are going in, according to that, all the beats. Now, just to make a simple melody, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all, that is Command A, click the piano roll, Command A. I've selected all, or else you can just drag, selecting all. Then I'm going to shorten the length to the smallest or the shortest length which I can actually get on my piano roll at this very moment. So when I play this, see, the sustain of that notes or the chords are gone. Now I'm going to make a simple melody. Just watch me. I'm going to click my Alt tab and drag. Then again. Now let's listen how it sounds. You see that? It sounds good. But I want to make it something else which was already in my mind, so I'm going to make it Let's listen to this, how this sounds. Okay, just a second. I have made a mistake here. Just be careful when you're dragging and dropping. It should be on the right note. It all depends on you how you want to create your music. Okay, and here. Okay, this is how I wanted my note to be. Just a second. Okay, now let's listen to this. So you heard that. I mean, with the same chord progression, I have chopped it down into different pieces, the same length of every note, and I made a simple melody which goes along very well, goes along with house music and techno or trance. It all depends on how you want to make your music, basically depending on what you are planning to, or you have maybe that melody in your mind. But from this as well, we can make more melodies as our chord progression is going. As you can see here, we have A, C, E, which is our first uh, basic chord. So from this A, C, E, if you remember, I have showed you on my scales and chords tutorial that every root note has got its own family of notes. Okay, that is like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. So that's whole step, half step. You remember that. So according to that, if you don't remember how, or you're watching this for the first time, please go back and learn the scales and chords, and you will know how to take the scales of that particular root note, and you can make melodies out of it. Now from this simple A minor, now I have A, C, E. From this, just these three notes, I'm going to create a melody with this chord. Now this chord is already creating a melody which is giving me ideas how to move forward with the music. Now if I play, so it's, you can hear it, the melody is going so nice, but I want to emphasize it more. So what I'm going to do is I'm take a higher note and try to make some melodies over here, say A, C, E. So I'll just use three notes and make some melodies. This is just a simple theory where you can make great melodies just with these three notes as well on every chord progression. So let's create something, guys, like A, C, E. So let me take my okay, let's start with the C note. I took a C, then I have take C once more here, say here, then I'll take an A. This, I'm doing this randomly, but you will hear it. When you hear it, you know that there's something which is, you know, sitting together along with this music, which I'm going to create. And this melody is just random. I don't know how it will sound like, but I'll play it for you and you will know. So let's create this. So I got C here, and let's create something in A, say here. Then here, then E. I got to create something in E here. Now let's listen to this and see how it sounds. You heard that? It's sitting nice. Now, depending on the notes, it's important what kind of melody is coming in your mind, and you can actually stretch all these notes. So if I'm going to stretch this and this, as I told you, this is all random, so let's, and I want to keep something here. You heard that? Now same thing, I'm going to copy this and paste it here on my second bar. Remember, my second bar is D minor. So I have to make this according to D minor notes, otherwise it won't sound good if you listen to it. But we can make it more nicer. It sits because the root note is A minor, but still we can make it more nicer. So I'm gonna make this as my, so what was the notes we had in D minor chord? We had D, and the first note was this one. I'll take it as F. So, and this one I'll take it as A. That's in A. Now let's listen to this. You heard that? Excuse me. Same thing, I'm gonna do this is in, oh, we got A minor here, so I'm gonna just copy and paste the same thing over there because our next chord progression is A. So and the last one was E minor, if you remember. So I'm gonna make this to E minor now. So my first one I took from A, C, E was C. So from E, what all notes you have? You got B, E, and G. So this one I'm gonna make it in G, and this one will be in E, and this one will be in B. Let's listen to this now. You heard that? This is how you make melodies out of simple the triads. These are known as triads because we're just playing three chords, three notes forming as a chord. So from these triads, we just took three notes and made an awesome melody here, you know. And you can actually improvise this as you want. Now, for example, I want to just take this out and put this one here, and again take this out, just to keep it as uniform. Now let's listen to it. So just play around, guys. Just play around, and you will find this so interesting. I mean, you can actually make various kind of melodies, which will just make you more perfect. But keep practicing, and this is how we make melodies from chords. So that's it, guys, for this tutorial. If you have any doubt regarding this tutorial, please subscribe or comment below, and I'll be very much happy to help you guys regarding this tutorial, and I'll be replying to you anything you guys need. Okay, so see you on the next tutorial, because I'll be going on along with this to improvise this more and create different instruments, digging out sounds and make bass lines for this, and we will be completing this entire Logic Pro tutorial on making this entire tutorial as a full song. Okay, so please subscribe, and my love to you guys. Learn properly. As I told you, if you have any more doubts, just comment. Thank you. Bye bye.